Hey all, how are you? Welcome back. Jackson M. Haskell here. So the video coming after this on July 4th, we actually are talking about Let's Talk Horror. We're going to be talking about the movie Brain Scan, which is cool. I'm really excited for that. And I have this video coming out there, which I'm filming right now. We're talking about Justice League Unlimited Season 2. I'm pleased to announce that Season 3 will be on July 8th, and that will be the finale season. Otherwise, next part of DCAU content will be July 19th, which is going to be the Joker movie for the DCAU. And here we go. Season 2 consists of 12 episodes. 13 episodes that ran from February 5th, 2005, July 23rd, 2005. And here we go. The first episode is Cat in a Cannery. It was directed by Joaquin Dos Santos. Story by Stan Berkowitz, televised by Robert Goodman, February 5th, 2005. Joaquin Dos Santos, the organist, Avatar, Jack Joe, Resolute, Legend of Korra, which is cool. Black Canary convinces Green Arrow to help save her mentor, Wildcat, who's a superhero. Member of Justice League, and was welcomed in the super hard underground fight club known as Metabrawl, which is run by Willa, who's a supervillain. While on a mission, Green Lantern grows closer to Black Canary, and they end up kissing at the end of the episode. And the night the ties that bind miracles happen is next. This was directed by Dan Reba, written stories by Jim Steranko, and televised by J.M. Matisse. Talk about J.M. Matisse last time. James Steranko is a graphic artist, comic writer. This is February 12, 2005. Mr. Miracle, who's a superhero, and Big Barda, another superhero. Solicit the League assistance to free Oberon, which was is a character from Granny Goodness Clutches. Apocalypse, or Darkseid is from. Granny Goodness is a supervillain. The conditions for the release that they free Calabac from the Burman Thunderbar. Martian Manhunter refuses, but Flash decides to help out in his own way. Apocalypse will begin a conflict between Goodness and Thunderbar and Darkseid's death, leaving Flash in a hard mission to handle. School, Thunderbar, he's a supervillain. And Calabac, Darkseid, big iconic Superman villain, and Justice League villain at that. Doomsday Sanctions is next. Dan Reba directed this. Stories by Twain Duffy, who helped create Static Shock. Televised by Robert Goodman, February 19th, 2005. Batman investigates Cadmus by interrogating Waller in her own home. As Justice League discusses about Cadmus' situation, party cast members Amanda Waller, Professor Hamilton, General Elling, Hugo Strange, Tala, and Professor Milo. We discuss a possible weapon against Lee, leading demoted to a lower position after a failed experiment. Joins the lab, the disgruntled Milo releases Doomsday, who kills him and leaves battle Superman. Batman discovers that Elling launched a kryptonite missile at Superman's location and is forced to severely injure himself to save Superman. Superman sends defeated Doomsday to the Phantom Zone upon being unable to get information about Cadmus from him, and Batman later passes judgment on him, noting Cadmus has the right to be scared of him. Hugo Strange is a Batman villain. He first appeared as one of the first occurring villains. He was also the first one to discover Batman's secret identity. Tata is Professor Milo, we have seen before, I believe. If I remember, he would have been in Batman 8 series, which is cool. But yeah, Doomsday is a major Superman villain, and he's appeared in the DCEU. Phantom Zone is a prison-like dimension where Superman's villains go. Task Force X is next. This was directed by Joaquin Dos Santos, stories by Dwayne McDuffie, televised by Dwayne Cooks. Cooks worked on Catwoman and stuff. DC, The New Frontier, Spirit, and Richard Stark's partner, Richard Stark's Parker Contra, which is cool. May 21st, 2005, episode number 4. Cadmus has created a team of supervillains named Task Force X. This is a Deadshot, Plastique, Captain Boomerang, and Clocking, work back as a field commander, often suspended sentences if they work for him. And Cadmus, their mission is to steal annihilator armor from the Watchtower. Task Force X already has knowledge of the passwords for mission against the tower. Unfortunately, Lee is able to defeat them or stop them from stealing the annihilator. Nonetheless, this is which one of the human personnel working with Cadmus, Green Lantern, and Martian Manhunter note that I can no longer trust a single person or them, noting that anyone can be a traitor. Deadshot, big villain, appeared in DCEU. Plastique is a super villain. Captain Boomerang is a Flash villain. Clocking is normally a Batman villain. He's also appeared in DC. He also was in the Batman animated series. And Rick Flag recently has appeared in DCU, DC Universe, the new one, which is cool. The Balance is next, decked by Dan Reba, stories by Stan Berkowitz, teleplays by Dwayne McDuffie, May 28, 2005. President in the Mirror, Felix Faust, was featured in the last Justice League show. And his supervillain, Ghost Fool's talent, letting him out. He possesses an annihilator and casts Hades out of Tartarus. Hades is a character appearing in this, linking God to the Dead and ruler of the Underworld. After our armor and lasso troop, getting abilities are activated by Queen Hepatoya. Wonder Woman teams up with Hawkgirl to help Hades rule the kingdom after Hermes gives them the power from Zeus. Of Wonder Woman and Hawkgirl must deal with their anger towards each other following Vader's betrayal. Ultimately, in the Human Force senses and agree to have respect for each other. And Wonder Woman is her biological father, which is cool. Double D is next. It was Reverend Joaquim Dos Santos, written by Gail Simone. Birds of Prey, Batgirl stuff. June 4th, 2005. Huntress is expelled from the Justice League by Martian Manhunter for attempting to murder mob boss Steven Mandroga, who killed her parents. She recruits Question to assist her with an off by Green Arrow and Black Canary attempt to thwart their efforts. Huntress and Question ultimately reaches a point where avenge her parents. When she sees Mandroga has a son, she cannot go through killing him and instead decapitates Mandragora. At the end of the night, with Mandroga behind bars, Question and Huntress go home together. Huntress, iconic hero. Clash is next, started by Dan Reba, stories by Dwayne McDuffie, television by J.M. Matisse. June 11, 2005. Lex Luthor, Kansas City President moves forward. Captain Marvel, also known as Shazam, is recruited when the Justice League appears from Foster City and seemingly endorses him. It's caught tension between Superman, who is extremely distrustful of Luthor's motives. Luthor manipulates Superman into fighting Captain Marvel, with the former being humiliated after discovering that the bomb he defused is the generator. Captain Marvel leaves the Justice League, claiming they are acting like heroes that he adored. At the end, Batman reveals to Superman that he's been baited by Luthor and Amanda Waller as a part to discredit the League. Oh, I forgot to mention Amanda Waller has also appeared in DCEU and also in the DC Universe too. Next up is Hunter's Moon, Mystery in Space, directed by Joaquim Dos Santos, stories by Stan Berkowitz, television by Dwayne McDuffie. June 18, 2005, when the Justice League receives a distress call. Girl Vigilante and Vixen investigate. The distress call turns out to be a trap set by many Then again, warriors who Brave Hawkgirls, the loss of Thanagar coordinating in war, where heroic Talak herself to save his mom, and Hawkgirl also has to deal with the teammates' resentments for portrayal of Justice League, and her own leader self-dealt vigilante. Rick Saunders, he's going to be appearing in the DC universe, I believe. Oh no, never mind. He's in this, which is cool. And Vixen is a hero. Yep. Number 9, Question Authority is next. The Gordians and the Targaryen people appear in season 1. Question Authority is directed by Dan Reba, written by Dwayne McDuffie, June 25th, 2005, sorry. After helping Superman defeat Mantis' supervillain as a new god, Alien activates Captain Adams' Air Force Reserve mission. Meanwhile, Question discovers the archetypal Justice Lords and Luthor's murder by alternate Superman. Question believes that everything has happened just like what now happened in their universe, leading to eventual Armageddon. He attempts to prevent this by killing Luthor, only to be captured by Luthor and is tortured by Dr. Moon at Cadmus' base. Superman and Huntress attempt to rescue him, where Superman learns of Professor Hamilton's involvement with Cadmus today, where Superman threatened him to heal Supergirl. Escape Question, the air control runs by Captain Atom, whose orders to stop him. Captain Atom is a superhero. Dr. Moon is a villain. Flashpoint is next. Is for Joaquin Dos Santos, written by Dwayne McDuffie, July 2nd, 2005. Huntress evacuates with Question while Superman battles Captain Atom. He defeats him and takes his unconscious body to a Watchtower for treatment. Luthor hacks into the Watchtower's computer, seizes control of the main guns, and fires on Cadmus, causing massive collateral damage, which falsely implicates League as responsible. League tries to help out with the damage, but public trust isn't waning. Martian Manhunter has to explain what's called the president about what has happened, and Watchtower placing pressure on the Justice League. Vince is the act of revenge. Amanda Waller commands Alicia to attack the Watchtower with an army of Ultimate clones. Ultimate appeared in the first season. But yeah, Panic in the Sky is next. Directed by Dan Reba, written by Dwayne McDuffie, July 9th, 2005. Family members of Justice League, with the exception of Batman, surrounded the government due to pressure from the president and show they are not guilty in the midst of a battle between the rest of the Justice League. In the Battle of Ultimate, Supergirl of Steel, battle Galicia. They keep working to run the Watchtower. Ultimately, Supergirl defeats Galicia after the League prevails. When they are confronted by Batman, Waller realizes that Luthor is behind the attack and he blames the League. They are all part of Luthor, and Waller destroys the project where Luthor can be apprehended. Brainiac emerges from inside of him. He was in Superman animated series, which is cool. And Brainiac is a Superman villain who was in the original Justice League TV show. Episode number 12, second to last episode, we have We've Defied Evil, written by Joaquin Dos Santos, written by Dwayne McDuffie, July 16th, 2005. With the rest of the league unavailable due to emergencies, the League family members battle a fusion between Luthor and Brainiac. Luthor, Lex, and Brainiac temporarily escape using material from the dark heart stored by Cadmus to properly fuse their bodies. The League is tasked with battling robotic Justice Lords, and the Flash saves the day when he runs around the world numerous times to separate and defeat the Luthor/Brainiac fusion. However, he runs so fast that he almost dies as his body is transported to the Speed Force. They hold a conference and they are disbanding as the League do recent defense. However, Green Arrow ultimately saved the world too many times to give up when times are tough. Superman agrees to keep the lead, but promises there will be changes. And this episode concludes the Cadmus story arc, which was started in Fearful Symmetry. Next up, we have Epilogue, which is going to be the final for the season. Story by Bruce Timm and Twin McDuffie, tale by Brian. Twin McDuffie. Bruce Timm created this universe with Paul Dini. July 23rd, 2005. 15 years after the future of Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis learns he's Bruce Wayne's biological son, and confronts Amanda Waller, who reveals that he created Project Batman Beyond. To continue Bruce's legacy, she knew the world would always need a Batman, so she inspired her first assassin, Serge Overwright, productive of DNA's father, Warren McGinnis, with that of Bruce, and at the right age sent the assassin Phantasm, who was seen in the first DCAU movie. Killed Terry's parents, however, Phantasm did not approve of it, and Waller would violate Batman's strong moral code. Waller explained that Terry is not Bruce's clone, but his son. He can always choose to live on his own terms and vowed to be like Bruce. Pushed his loved one's way out of devotion to the crusade. She says that she may not have Bruce's intellect, but it does have his heart. Courage. Terry plans to propose to Dana Tan, goes home to take care of Bruce, who will fly off. Not yet Batman. According to Stephen Harper, the episode was originally intended to be the series finale for Justice League Unlimited and DCAU in general, and on Batman heavy. So it was planned as a way to bring the series full circle, because it started in the same way that Batman the Anime series. Their wings began with police spotting a bat like figure in the night sky, but there will be a season 3, which is cool. Yeah, that's it. Video coming out just on July 4th. We have a lot of Star Horror, brand scan movie, which is cool. Then season 3, which is finale for Justice League Unlimited, will be on July 8th, and the next DCU content besides that will be on July 19th. Which is great, and I hope you guys enjoy and have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.